Hi everybody, that's me, Chernihiv, right now from Kiev, Ukraine. It's day 86 of Russian war against Ukraine. I'm here to tell you some news and answer some of your questions if you will have any questions. So, shelling of Kharkiv, Chernihiv, Sumy, Dnipro, Poltava, Zaporizhya, Mykolayiv, Kherson, Odesa, Mariupol, Donetsk, and the hot cities and areas happened today. Russian Ministry of Defense stating that all defenders of Mariupol left Azovstal facility and the city is under Russian occupation from now on. In Donetsk region, 3 civilian people died and 5 are injured because of shelling. In Lozova village in Kharkiv region, Russian missile hit the Palace of Culture. 7 civilian people are injured, including 1 child. Let me share some links with you as always if you want to support Ukraine. There's a new website, u24.gov.ua, and you can send money from all over the world and use any payment methods. And you can actually choose the direction where the money will go, the field of help. If you want to help directly Ukrainian military forces, there's a bank account in National Bank of Ukraine. You can send it directly to Ukrainian soldiers. If you want to support personally me, my kids, my wife, my dog, they are in Poland right now. There's a website created by Scott Bauer, and thank you everybody who donated. That helps a lot. If you want to know more about war in Ukraine, war.ukraine.ua, there's a website in English and a Facebook group created by Kim Andriozzi. Thank you so much, Kim, for that. sergemedia@ukr.net for media contacts. Of course, my dog's Dozy Instagram account and a link to my website as well, and for a place where you can buy CDs and merch and listen to my music on web streaming platforms. Here is the link to my YouTube account, and you can check out our videos, and you can attend my Ukrainian language lesson. We're learning Ukrainian by learning Ukrainian songs, and I'm explaining you what the lyrics are about, and I'm translating you the words. So that's how I actually learned to speak English. And there's a few links if you want to support some families from Ukraine who are trying to get out of the country and find some shelter abroad. So the first link is for US citizens who want to sponsor the family, the exact family. You can apply by the first link. And on the second link, there's a Facebook group where a lot of people from Ukraine, they are searching for a place to stay, not only in US, in other countries too. So you can offer your help there, or just check if anyone is asking for that help. And one more link for our Wednesday live stream. It was on Wednesday, 2 days ago. We've been raising funds for a maternity hospital in Chernihiv for a lamp. So we almost done. So we need to raise a few more dozens of dollars, and we will be ready. So thank you for all who donated. Well, we're doing it pretty much fast, so thanks for that. So, well, I'm ready to answer some of your questions. Well, I hear, that's cool that we have some Ukrainian audience. Serhii Kovbasa. Hello, Serhii. Well, нічого, що ви нічого не розумієте, зате весело, да? Раді вас бачити. So, people who are speaking Ukrainian can conversate with Serhii too. if we have some students, and probably I should ask Vlad because we do not have any questions while Vlad is not here. Vlad, please join us. Valerie Gibson, hi Surgeon Vlad, I'm happy I didn't miss this today. Well, we're happy too, Valerie. Monica Dastroshafra, this morning you mentioned that people are returning to work and the streets are crowded. Do you see this mostly in your region? Also, the route by the botanical garden was beautiful, but I noticed lots of spread bumps on the road. Yes, well, actually, these bumps were not because of the shelling. That was because of some road workings that haven't been finished because of war, obviously. But well, in our districts we do not have very crowded situation, but when the war has started, we probably had the population in Kiev close to 5 millions, and when the war has started, well, probably the amount of people who left was like 3 or even more millions, yeah. And that will take a lot of time for people to get back to the city, but since we have some road restrictions, we have a pretty tough traffic here, but streets are not crowded at all, especially in the center of the Kiev. Scott Osman, hello Scott. What will it take to defeat these bastards? I know exactly what it will take. It will take a lot of time because there's still a lot of these bastards here. But our military is doing their job good. And we are fighting back some territories like in Kharkiv region and actually in Donetsk region. But, well, there's still a lot of Russian troops here. And, well, they're not doing much advance, but they are shooting with their missiles. Like today they destroyed the Palace of Culture. Basically, it's a venue where we could play with Vlad, for example, right? And well, I don't know what they are trying to do with these hits. Virus Uncle, hi Serge and Vlad. Played slab bass for the first time in years for my next Ukrainian song today. Well, Peter, we cannot wait to hear it. Now I have a blister. Well, I haven't played bass for probably for a half of year, since Vlad's almost playing the bass, and well, when I had a tour, I played the guitar and I used to pick, and my fingers also became soft. And a few days when I started to play bass, especially not with the pick, yeah, I had blisters too. But well, that's not so painful, right? If you like and enjoy your playing.
You can use this.
Yeah, but please, not on the left hand. It will sound not very good. Kathy O'Brien. Вітаю, Serge and Vlad, and вітаємо Katie. That's amazing that you're starting to speak Ukrainian, really. We appreciate it. Karen Starr, hi Serge and Vlad, great to see you today, great to see you too, Karen. Beth Wilkinson, greeting from Toronto, happy weekend. Hello, Toronto. Barbara Shank, hi Serge, hi Vlad, enjoyed the little tour of the studio this morning. Yes, well, you saw the Casper, our keeper, right? Studio keeper, we will call him like that. Well, nobody can enter the studio if he's not familiar with Casper. Yeah, we have an entire band today, and they been spending some minute before they even had some courage to step through the Casper. Well, he didn't bite anyone today, did he? No? Yeah. Everything was good. Well, and everyone was so calm and kind. So having a German Shepherd in your studio, probably it's a good way to make
Yeah.
people behave well, right?
And they paid for the war
Yeah,
right away.
yeah. So and they gave us money immediately. Like just we said the amount, and they said, okay, yeah, why not? So probably we should keep Casper, right? Well, let's wait if these guys will return to our studio, yeah, because it will could probably scare them too. Hello, Sergeant Vlad. It is good to see you both today. I read about a war crimes trial going on about capture Russian leader who admitted killing civilians. Yes, Paul. Well, actually, there's a lot of trials started and a lot of investigations started, and we have the evidences of all the crimes because in the modern world you cannot hide it. Well, we have cameras everywhere, so I don't know what they thought about when they did everything, but at least in Bucha they like made terrible things that can be. I think these people can be jailed for few periods of their life for that. Marty Kumber, can I speak to you in Russian? Well, we do not capitalize R in Russian anymore. That's the first thing. Well, you can, but well, we understand English, Ukrainian, Polish, Spanish. So well, you can use any other tongue. Lauren Field, hi Sergeant Vlad, happy to see you both. I'm home recovering from hip replacement, and I caught COVID in hospital the day I was coming home. I'll watch when I can. Take care. Well, Lorraine, take care too. Hope you will get well soon. Hope your hip will work as intended, and well, hope the COVID will be cured like in a few days. So stay safe too. Becky Miller says, does Casper come in your office with you during the day? Well, not. Actually, the room that I've showed you at the end of the stream where I've been, so that was the room where Casper lived when we couldn't visit the studio every day. So basically, it was his room. But when I occupied this room, he doesn't enter there during the day. I don't know. Probably he upset with that. But he enters other recording room, and it's pretty dangerous because we have a lot of wires all over the studio, and we afraid that Casper will be messing it, and he will be harmed because of this. So we trying to not let that.
I think he like it more outside.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. He likes to be outside, and we have a good place for that outside. Except we have some people who are working our facility, and well, if he doesn't like the person, he can bite him. Well, that's the Casper, right? Carol Tomasz, regards from Slovakia. Slava Україні. Героям слава, Кароль. І привіт, Словакія. Natalia Tatarin, hello everyone, Slava Ukraini, Heroim Slava. Cassie Cat says hi too, and hi Cassie Cat.
Yeah.
The oven made D, yeah, it is. Well, Vlad is running for check if things that he cooking right now are in a good condition. Kathy O'Brien, Casper is beautiful. Yes, he is. Yes, he's good dog. Alexandra Bagnovich, hi guys. Hi Alexandra. Marty Kumber, once again, hi from Toronto, and once again, hi to Toronto. Mark Hill, do you use turn signals to pass tanks on the highways? Of course, well, and even tanks using the turn signals to pass us. Well, in Ukraine we using turn signals Because if you not using turn signals, that means that you are Russian and you will be killed. So that's, they are not using the turn signals there, right? Сергій Ковбаса, а знаєте пісню Alice Cooper, Hey Stupid? Звісно, знаємо. So Sergey is asking if we know Alice Cooper, Hey Stupid song. Well, Vlad knows it.
No.
Well, I know, yeah. Well, I like Alice Cooper. That's all his outfit on the stage looks good, I think. Jama Kim Redigan, I also enjoyed your studio tour this morning. How many other people are working there? How besides you two? Well, it depends of the day. Sometimes we have really a lot of people working. So Vlad has a band with 6 people today, 6 or more even, I don't know. And during that time I had some meetings in other room, so probably we had 10 people on the first floor, and we have a second floor where actually was a video studio, but now there's a people who are running the shelter, Zoo Patrol working. So sometimes it can be up to 20 people in our, I don't know how to call it, in our house. Scott Bauer, hi buddy. Hi Scott, nice to see you. Cheryl Dodds, do your wife and sons know and understand any English? Yes, they do. Yeah, they speak English. Becky Miller, my Belgian Shepherd, once scared 2 policemen away from our door. Well, our Casper, who is German Shepherd, can scare 4 policemen. Kathy Gibson, hi Sergeant Vlad, hi Kathy. Didier Corona, okay, what's up with the oven mitt? Please keep Casper. German Shepherds are very good guards, dog, and loyal. Yes, they are. Okay, Sergei Kovbasa asking if we know John Lennon, Imagine. Of course we know. Yes. John Gill, hi Sergeant Vlad, did you record the band that was at your studio today? Yes, well, Vlad recorded them. Do you and Vlad record other musician songs for them, Slava Ukraini? Yes, we actually, that's what we mostly did in our studio before the war. We recorded other musicians, and actually till the war we made our music like in our free time, but now it's like 50-50. Yeah, I think so. Well, we'll see how it will go, but we concentrated on our material. Slava and Concord, great to see you too. There is a third phrase I've heard you say after Slava Ukraini, Heroyam Slava. What is that phrase? Can you say it slowly and maybe write the transliteration? Of course I can. So you saying Slava Ukraini. Let's check if I'm typing right. That means glory to Ukraine. Everybody knows that, right?
You misspelled Y. It shouldn't be Y there.
It's more understandable. Slava Ukraini. Slava Ukraini, glory to Ukraine. Then you saying Heroyam Slava. That's easy. That means glory. Sorry. Okay. Heroyam Slava. That means glory to heroes, actually. The third phrase we saying after that, well, actually it's a greeting. When 2 people meet, Ukrainians, they are like talking between them. I'm saying Slava Ukraini, Vlad is saying, he answers me back. And then I'm saying Slava Nazi, right? T or C, right?
No. T-S. I.
Okay, let's do that. If you understand Slava Nazi, so that means glory to nation. Well, Ukrainian nation, but if you are Polish, if you will say that, that will mean for Polish, right? And Vlad is answering me back.
Smart ворогам.
Смерть ворогам. So that means death to enemies. Well, at some, I don't remember in which, at some of Ukrainian language lessons, I've been explaining what all this came from. Lance Craig, how did you learn English? And that thing I also explained. I learned English by learning English songs, and that's why we learn in Ukrainian by learning Ukrainian songs. And Vlad, how did you learn English?
Partly the same way, and when I was working abroad.
In China.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, if
and
you...
also watching TV series.
Like South Park, right?
A lot of them.
What's your favorite besides South Park?
There are a lot of them.
Well, pick a few too.
X-Files.
X-Files, okay.
And I completely forgot all the others.
Oh, South Park and X-Files, okay. David Duchovny and Scully.
No.
No?
Fox Mulder.
Ah, Fox Mulder, okay.
I think he's actually cooler than David Duchovny.
Okay. You say that. Patty Fritz Griffith, thanks for the explanation. I wondered about the Nazi part. Yes, that's not related to Nazis, of course. That's well, actually, Russian propaganda, they are using the similar sounding of the word Nazis with nation. So, well, that's completely different things, as you can understand, right? Vacuum Miller says needs one of those self-driving Teslas so he can safely talk to us while he drives. Well, no, I'm not trusting any drivers besides me. So, well, when I'm in the car and someone is driving, I'm like, what he's doing? Let me out. So probably that's not a good idea, and I feel comfortable driving my car. I'm doing it like probably 15 years daily, so without any breaks. So probably yes, for 15 years I'm driving each day, so that's pretty easy for me. Mary Moon and Serge, did you get my email about the jewelry fundraiser for you guys and my piano composition? Yes, I did, Mary. Well, I didn't listen yet, but we will do that as soon as we will have some time on this weekend, probably. Mary Moon and South Park and X-Files is fun. Yeah, especially when you watching South Park and then you watching the X-Files series, then you back to South Park and watching X-Files again.
Actually, Mulder has a lot of like unscripted jokes.
Unscripted.
Yeah, and the ones that were not in the script.
So he
Yeah.
made his jokes. Yeah, well,
Yeah, often very stupid ones, but I think they're great.
David Duval in South Park. I think Kenny is dead. Well, I'm not watching South Park, so I don't know
Yes.
what you are joking about.
He
Well,
used to die in almost every episode.
well, okay, okay. Slava Unconquered, are you familiar with the Muddy Blues? Don't worry, Vlad, it's not the blues. Well, we know because well we have one of the songs of Moody Blues in Ukrainian. Well, stay tuned and you will hear it at some point. Yeah. Serge, did I hear you singing Phil Collins this morning? You sound awesome. Well, actually, that was Phil Collins, but thank you. So, himself. But she calls out to the man on the street, Sir, can you help me? Yeah, that was that song on the radio, right? Brett Williams, привіт, Серж і, звичайно, Влад. Брент, ваша українська прекрасна. Продовжуйте в тому ж дусі. How about Smooth Guitar with Vlad Butenko for his album title? Well, we picking the you know, we not hurry now. Well, we can spend a few weeks in just thinking about the title. Then we will think about the song list. Then we will start the main thing. We will start to think about which guitar Vlad will play. That most important part of the recording, right? We can spend like a month by choosing proper guitar, proper strings. Well, you should try all the types of the strings.
And then I will do something completely different.
Yeah, of course, but you should pay attention to all the details, right? And then Vlad will sit and record something else in a few days. But we're working on that, really. Natalia Tatarin, I remember the driving in Ukraine is so crazy, I couldn't drive there. Probably you had the manual transmission, right? Tammy Carter, Conrad, Serge, do you have any favorite movie or TV series? Well, for the movies, I can't tell because, well, probably there will be a long list. Well, but. Well, for the last probably couple releases, Don't Look Up was the most impressive if we're talking about movies, but TV series, well, I don't know. Now I'm trying to watch because, well, it's not that how we used to watch TV series in a peaceful time. Now I'm watching half of the series and I'm falling asleep. But now I'm trying to watch Better Call Saul. Well, I watched the Breaking Bad and all the series. So, well, it's not bad. I like it. In California, they are testing the self-driving Teslas, but one of them hit a Honda Civic. Well, okay. Probably he didn't like Honda Civic. I don't know. Mark Akanovich, greetings from the brewery. I love your greetings, Mark. Well, greetings from the brewery, it's like something very special. Thank you so much, Sergeant. Let's switch into brew Budweiser and Bud Light this weekend. Slava Ukraini. More Chernihivsky later next week. Okay. John Steven Jarvis, well, lucky me, I catch you today. Okay, Vlad, what's going on with the winds?
They are ready.
Okay.
Getting cold.
Getting cold. Alexander Bogdanovich, how is the weather's there? It is supposed to be 90 degrees in the New York's suburbs tomorrow. Well, not 90, but like close to 80 today. Well, it was like probably 21 Celsius today. It was pretty warm and we didn't have a cold wind, so it was comfortable. Sensual sounds with Vlad from Ellen Gelenardo. Okay, that sounds well. We'll see what Vlad will record, though. You know, if he will record some rock and roll music, that will probably not fit the recording. Steven Cronin, does Vlad watch The Simpsons?
Yeah, I used to a lot.
He did. Johnny Garcia. Can I propose a double album title Sleep with Vlad, Wake Up with Serge? That sounds very confusing, Julie, but well, probably that can be a title for a TV series then. Well, you know, they love the confusing titles. Well, but that's smart. Okay. Carol Thomas, search your version song Love of My Life from Queen with Brian May guitar. Tandem was great. Thank you so much. And you know, Brian did well, right, on guitar. Not bad. Natalia Tatar, it snowed here again this morning. Springtime needs to come. Well, definitely, because, well, if snow would fall, I would be very upset right now because we have a very good spring weather actually. Carol Thomas, please sing it on a live stream too. Well, probably at some point we will do that. Actually, I think we tried to do that. Or no, we didn't play it. Yeah, we prepared but didn't play it. Brent Williams, I'm toasting you with a Bud Light right now. Slava Ukraini. Heroyam Slava. Sorry, I don't have a beer today, but cheers. Probably Mark should send us some beer. John Jill, hi Vlad, no guitar playing today. No tips, no guitar. Just asking. Well, he's cooking. Well, you know. Monica Duster Schaffer, interesting question. Well, I suppose a lot of people are considering to move in Ukraine from the questions. How is the pricing of automobiles in Ukraine compared to USA? I know you have a Chevy. What model? Well, my model is called here in Europe Epica, and we discovered that you had this model like Malibu, but it was like a 2008 model, so it's pretty rare. I think I never saw it in US. I saw newer Malibus, but they are smaller. So our automobiles, our vehicles are very, very expensive. Probably most expensive in Europe because of the taxes. So, well, if I would buy a car that costs 20 grands in US and I will ship it to Ukraine, it probably will cost me, depending of the engine, it will be cost like $35,000, so almost twice. And almost the same with the European cars, even used, you will have to pay a lot of taxes. Jan Steven Jarvis, did you reach your goal on Wednesday? Almost, Jan. We just missing like 40-50 bucks, I think. Well, I don't know, but we already ordered the lamp, so we will buy it anyway. So thank you for all who donated. That's really amazing. Michael Voronko, hello, Sergeant Vlad from rainy South Florida. Well, what's going on in South Florida? It should be warm there, no? Sorry, I haven't joined you for several days, but glad you both are well. Just so that the USA approved 40 billion in aid for Ukraine, and the package is being flown to President Biden on his trip in Sweden for his signature. Slava Ukraini, Heroyam Slava. No music request from me today. Okay, thank you, Michael. Well, and thanks for all the USA for help. We hope that will help us to win this war as soon as possible. Jan Steven Jarvis, no beer, no whiskey. What's wrong there? Is your liquor cabinet empty? Maybe we should fill liquor cabinet party. Yes. Well, I have two problems. Well, all my alcohol is disappeared for some reason. I know this reason, but I'm not saying that. But the second thing that you can buy alcohol only between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. in the store. And well, this time I'm spending in studio, so I don't have time to go outside and buy some alcohol, so that's why I'm sober for a few days. But that's good to be sober for a time. Jane Wilson, I have never seen anyone play a guitar with an oven mitt on. Classic. Well, probably that's an idea for an album, but music with a oven mitt. You even play good with the oven mitt. So funny. Well, we can play anything with everything, right? Hey Vlad, is that an official Epiphone guitar meet? I think we can build merch on it. We can sell oven mitts on the tour, right? Yeah, me and Vlad, we are preparing for the tour. And we're thinking about merch, and we're thinking about where you want us to play, which places, so give us some ideas. We're really working on that because, right now we're doing a lot of things for charity, and probably we will think about some tour to raise money for bigger efforts than we can do from Wednesday live stream. So we serious about that. Slavan Conquered, oven mitt music with that. Yeah, that sounds good. Ton Zevenhofer, hello from Holland, cheese country. Hope you are okay. We are okay, Ton, and thank you for greetings from Holland. The Diakorana is dinner is burning. No, Vlad. Well, you didn't notice, but Vlad used his Jedi mind tricks and turned off the oven. Sell plats, oven mitts. Okay. Dmytro Krasnovodsky, your problem can be solved by such a modern invention as grocery delivery, or in extreme cases, a lunch break. Yes, it can be, but I'm just forgetting about that, so, well, I will drink my alcohol later, no problem. Stephen Cronin, please come to Southern California on your tour. We will, of course. Will you and Vlad eventually tour the US? Valerie Gibson. Well, if we will have enough venues to tour to cover the flights, why not? Well, that's... Elizabeth Betty Head, hi from Newfoundland, Canada. You have an awesome voice. Thank you so much. Lynn Rosenshade, Serge, do you and Vlad ever argue? You seem to get along so well. Well, the case is that I'm never arguing with anyone, and Vlad is not arguing with anyone too. So that's why we're not arguing with each other.
I just usually I just want loud guitars and Serge doesn't do it, and that's it.
Yeah, and my point is that there is no sense in arguing with anyone. So if you arguing with the person, well, you should get rid of this person, right? And you're not arguing anymore. So Larry Clarabelle, Chicago area, by the way, of course. Tammy Carter Conrad, you are always welcome to play in Colorado. Well, we have at least 5 regions in US. Well, I'm pretty sure that Tom Zevenhofer will find us some place to play in Netherlands. We have some requests from Netherlands, and well, we're thinking about that. We have some requests from Lithuania and Poland, so I don't know, probably it will be easier to play some gigs in Europe for the start, but we're working on that. James Eastop and Mexico. Well, Mexico is good, but I do not know much about touring in Mexico, and do we have some following there? So, and I don't speak Spanish yet. Slava Unconquered, I've seen you wear an Emerald Isle t-shirt. Come to Emerald Isle for your tour. Well, I have a t-shirt, but I've never been there, so, well, if you have some venues there and it's possible to make a show there, why not? Well, we have few options what to tour with, because we can play like a trio with my material, and we have pretty much rehearsed program for that, and we have enough of people. There's 3 of us in the band, but also we have a project with songs in Ukrainian, so we considering what we will be promoting for that. Oregon will take your band any day, anytime, Jane Wilson. I will make sure of it. Okay, Jane, well, let's do that. Robin Delancey, come to Ohio. Okay, we are close to 10 states at least, so don't forget the UK, Lynn Cowley. Well, probably the UK most realistic for the nearest future, because a lot of people, I mean Ukrainians, move to UK, and even if we will play some gigs there, probably some Ukrainians will visit our shows. So that's probably the first thing we going to do. Colorado Springs, Vicky McWilliams. Okay, Colorado is the interesting thing. Long Island, New York, Guy Termina. Okay. And I have whiskey, Paul Desmond. So you mean if we will play for you, you will buy some whiskey? Good, Paul. Got it. Esther LaJoy saw you in Warren, Michigan last year in person. We will welcome you and Vlad with open arms. Thank you so much. Bill Martin, hey, love that. Very nice guitar in the background. Thank you. Well, that's the famous Vlad Butenko playing the background music for our talkings. Larry Klaber, you would certainly need to play in Ukrainian village in Chicago. Well, yes, and we would love to do that, but you know what? We do not know anyone from Ukrainian village in Chicago. Actually, we know few Ukrainians who live in Chicago, but in other districts. So if you have any contacts of your Ukrainian local community, please share with us, because we are really working on that. And well, in the nearest future, we will reveal some of our project that we've been working on for the past few months and didn't tell you about it. We have some, especially Vlad, and soon we will tell you this information. Baja California, Rosarito, as Ensenada, Valle de Guadalupe has over 200,000 English-speaking experts from around the world, plus 25,000 Russian and Ukrainian diaspora. Well, I don't know if Russian diaspora will visit our concerts, who knows. If they are supporting Ukraine, probably they will. So, well, James, if you have some contacts with promoters in Mexico, well, actually, I want to visit Mexico, and especially the South America is very interesting for me. Janet Mitchell, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Well, amazing. Indiana is, and Fort Wayne is a beautiful city, and I believe there's a Sweetwater musical shop is there, right? In Fort Wayne. Yeah. So we can visit Fort Wayne. We need to buy some stuff, we're running out of strings and guitars. Vlad needs 3 more guitars, can you believe? So he needs a acoustic guitar. He needs a new
acoustic.
Well, new acoustic guitar, 12-string acoustic guitar, and Rickenbacker electric guitar. Oh, and Rickenbacker electric 12-string guitar. So that's 4. Not Rickenbacker. Well,
I don't know.
Well, we we need to get to Fort Wayne, but before that we need to visit some other cities to make some money for Vlad, because that pretty much expensive stuff. Natalia Tatarin, you must come to Winnipeg, Canada. Canada has the second largest Ukrainian population outside of Ukraine. Well, Natalia, we have some contacts in Canada so far, and we're working on that. But if you will share with us some promoters from your area, that will really help a lot, because we in the process of it. Paul Desmond, yes, plenty of whiskey. Okay, we packing our bags, Paul, and flying to you. James, stop. The wineries around here would have you booked solid. Okay. Well, Vlad doesn't drink alcohol. You should discover something for Vlad too. Guy Taramina, few lines of holidays. Well, yes, when we will be on tour. Don Zevenhofer, I don't know the latest numbers, but as far as I know, there are over 30,000 people from Ukraine in Holland at the moment. Yes, probably, probably. Larry Klaber, what is the ideal sized venue for a show? Well, it depends what we will came up with. So for our project, it's obvious not big venues like from 300 to up to 1,000 people. Probably that will be the largest in the big cities. But if we will be talking about the huge project with Ukrainian versions of famous songs, that will be like venues from 2005, 100 people and more, because it's a really big show with the orchestra and with the band on the stage and with a lot of artists actually. So that will be more huge, but we can play, well, our trio can play even in a small clubs like for 100 and a half people. Sweetwater is excellent story. Yes, it is. Nancy Rose Ortenberg, a Martin guitar. I had a 12-string Martin once. Well, I don't know. That will be a Vlad's decision. Brent Williams, I knew a couple of guys from Vinnytsia about 24 years ago. They didn't like Ruskies at all. Rambo was their favorite movie because Rambo killed a lot of Russians. That's amazing. And probably I know these two guys you are talking about. We also know two guys from Vinnytsia. Their names are Roman and Mykola. And it seems like they also do not like Ruskies, and they like Rambo. Well, I will ask them, but
yeah, we have to check.
Yeah, well, I think it's them, Brent. Well, 99% it's Roman and Mykola from Ocheretiana Kid Band. So, what we should tell them? How do they know that was you, Brent? Please tell us some extra details except the Rambo thing. Because you know everybody in Ukraine loves Rambo because he killed a lot of Russians. That's not something exclusive. Oh, Jim Mold. We have Ukrainian families in northern Minnesota too, and whiskey. Okay, that's the thing. I have a Rickenbacker 12 strings, but I'm left-handed. Well, Jim, don't worry. Vlad can play upside down. Well, actually, I know two people in the world that can play guitar upside down. They just sweeping it like this and play like in a mirror, right?
And I'm not one of them.
Yeah, and Vlad not one of them. And that's amazing. Well, first time I saw that, I was impressed. How? So for me, it was like impossible. But there are some people who can do that. I believe that's in Sinika Kulmala. Probably you are from Finland, right? I don't know your language, sorry. Alexander Bogdanovich, and don't forget Connecticut and New Jersey if you are coming to New York. May as well hit the whole tri-state area. Well, we will be happy to play you in Connecticut and New Jersey, but we still don't have such a big amount of contacts in US. So if you will share some with us, that will be cool. Okay, Stephen Cronin, what non-alcoholic drink does Vlad likes besides water, of course? Well, the first one... Coffee. Well, if you want to speak with Vlad, you should bring him a coffee because he won't talk with anyone who doesn't bring him a coffee. Well, I mean, when he wakes up, the first thing he should do the coffee. Okay, the second thing is second cup of coffee, and then he can drink kvass. He can drink Coke or Pepsi. It's possible, but it's not okay. Better to bring him kvass or coffee. Yeah. Guys, come to Galveston, Texas. Amir Fazat. Okay, if you inviting us, we will come. Jane Wilson, coffee is my drink of choice. Go, Vlad. Yes. Obviously with caffeine, right? Well, yes, Mary. Well, why? What the point of drinking coffee without caffeine?
Actually, it tastes almost the same. You just don't get like.
So why
doing stuff?
Why are you drinking coffee if you're not getting this stuff? Does that like iced coffee in hot weather? Well, sometimes yes. Sometimes we can drink that. It's more like an espresso with ice. Yeah. Okay, people. Oh my God.
Dinner time.
Yeah. Well, sleeping time. Well, thank you for joining us today. It was very interesting. We knew a lot of things like that can play with anything on his guitar. He doesn't need a pick. Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you so much for supporting our Wednesday streams, and hope soon we will be able to actually tour. We're working on that, so stay tuned. There will be a lot of news in upcoming 10 days, so get ready, and see you tomorrow on a day 87 of Russian war against Ukraine. Probably we should end this war as soon as we can. Believe in Ukraine. Believe in Ukrainian military forces. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава.
See you tomorrow, and of course we're going to play you a song today. Bye.
Чорні брови, карі очі, темні, як нічка, ясні, як день. Ой, очі, очі, очі дівочі, де ж ви навчились зводить людей? Ой, де ж ви навчились зводить людей? Вас і немає, а ви мов тута, світите в душу, як дві зорі. Чи вас налита якась отрута? Чи може справді ви знахарі? Чи вас налита якась отрута? Чи може справді ви знахарі? Чорні брови, карі очі, страшно дивитись під час на вас. Не будеш спати ні вдень, ні вночі, все будеш думать, очі про вас. Не будеш спати ні вдень, ні вночі, все будеш думать, очі про